Now, what's the current status between you and Tara Reid?
That's my best friend. I call her right now. That's my best friend. Like, it's my real best friend. Like, I met her. I love God, bro. So a lot of people I meet, it be genuine relationships through God. So me and her met one day, and, like she was like just a very person who was very adamant on me becoming a better person in life and like doing different things. And I love her for that. Like, she's the best ever. I tell some shit that people don't know, but she's so much of a good friend that when I just got locked up the last time, that she wrote the judge a letter. Yup, she wrote the judge a letter telling the judge how good I was as a person, and the judge was a fan of her. So the judge took her letter into consideration and probably gave me and probably was lenient. It gave me some leniency, and probably because she know my heart, because she's my real friend. So she know that like I don't mean no harm, no coming with respect. So for her to see me being incarcerated, she couldn't understand as a white actress in Hollywood that made millions of dollars off movies. I got the key to her house and the key to her car, and she like, wait, this my best friend. Like I could leave millions of dollars around like I'm not there, and he's not even like. What do you like? So why is he in jail? And I had to break down to her like, nah, Chicago and guns and shit. And then, but she like, nah, fuck it. She don't. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna. She she from the old school. Shout out my BF.
Now, care to share how you two actually met?
Just being outside up in Hollywood, going to them Hollywood ass. But no, I hate them Hollywood ass spots. But I'm glad I went there because I got to meet her. She been
And
in my life since I met her. Like for real. And I love her. That's my best friend. She's like the sister that I always wanted. You ever wanted just like a white ass cool sister from a different world that can just fucking do whatever she wants to, but can teach you a lot too, cause she done did so much, and you don't even know nothing about this world, cause you didn't even know that life can go this far. I like the balance, and I can tell her about the world that she don't know about, that she never experienced. She don't even think that shit like this goes on. It's a balance.
so, would you also say this is like an opposites attract type of thing, like polar opposites?
I mean, it's not never been like no sexual or nothing. That's just like a sister. So like not opposites attract, but just intriguement on different genres of music. She make country music, I make hip hop. We just wanted to look at what each other worlds consisted of, but we end up just really building a genuine chemistry and connection, and now we just locked in for life.
And strictly platonic.
Yeah, she married. Well, she not married, but she got a nigga. And then like even if she didn't have a nigga, that's my sister. Like I'm one of them niggas that try to fuck their sisters or like shit. Like when the girl is my sister and we like say that you're my this what we is, I'm not breaking that, because if that's the case, I would never made you this title. I would have just did my thing, you know. That's my that since the first day I've been my sister.
Now, be that as it may, how you just described the titles and things of that nature, have you ever been in a relationship with a significant other where they saw it differently? Even though it's strictly platonic, you're a male, she's a female, has anyone that you've been in a relationship with romantically, sexually, ever felt territorial over you or
About me dealing with different girls,
yeah,
like having
but
like
having a female best friend,
yeah, all
you're a
the
male.
time. But you gotta if a woman really mess with you and she really hear you out, then you reassure her. Then and you the man, whatever you say gonna go anywhere. You gonna fall in line and get the fuck on. So it's like when we can try to communicate, so we can try to come to an agreement. But one thing about me, I ain't I don't never had no ill intentions, and I don't speak death over. Okay, this is what I tell people. If you in a relationship right now with your girl, you should never speak death over the relationship. You should only speak life on the relationship. Like, man, I'm sick of this bitch. I don't want to be with her. That's speaking death about it. Speaking life, like, man, that's my girl. I love her. She the best ever. Like, that's, like, she the best girl I ever had. Like, that's speaking life about it. So, I'll feel some type of way if you was my girl and all I do is speak life about you, but you trying to speak ill about somebody else. And it's like, but I wouldn't like that. So, like, I correct it. And if you didn't want to correct it, then that mean God probably mean that you weren't supposed to be here, because some of these friends in my life, they're gonna be here forever. You know what I'm talking about though? So like we gotta this what's going on.
So is it safe to say you've cut some females you were sexual with or
I
romantically
cut off
involved with over your best friend?
before, yeah, hell yeah.
You've cut females off
Yeah, hell
for your
yeah.
best friend.
Hell yeah. Because my best friend gonna be here when them females leave. You see how that shit go? If I need a couch right now to sleep on, if I went broke right now, $0, I can call her, she'll put me on my motherfucking feet. These some hoes look at me, they're like, oh, you fell off? Like, sound like back door to me.
Now, what about vice versa? Has any of her significant others
Man,
felt
she checking shit. She don't play about Rico, boy. She call me right now. I didn't have to late night come put motherfuckers out her crib, boy. They in there doing too much. Call me. I'm what? You gotta go from the back of they shit. I'm phoning them acts around. I don't play for. I don't play about nobody that I love for. We coming for. Free
you,
smirk for.
you've kicked someone out like Jazzy Jeff style in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Ah! Straight like that. A couple times. Ask her. She'll tell you if you ever talk to her. I don't play by my sisters, bro. Any of my sisters call me, tell me that they niggas tripping. I got a foot. I'm putting that bitch right up your ass. I'm telling you, right? I'm from the grade. Wait, we don't even need no buttons. I'm from the grade. That's gonna be good when we try to come with some buttons. We ain't doing violence. We taking to an old school 1999. Put your dukes up, get knocked out like your father used to. Ass whooping. Yeah.
Now, what is Tara Reid really like?
The best ever. She's like a sunflower from heaven. She's just the best.
And speaking of the best, what's the best advice you received from her?
Rico, save your money. Cause I spent $1 million in a day one time, nigga. Save your money. Save your money so you don't gotta fucking do shit you don't wanna do later up in your career. So you don't gotta move when somebody trying to pay you for something. You can pick and choose what you really wanna do, vice versa, being greed for money. That's what she taught me. Cause she said, Rico, I had fucking millions of dollars, giving away and blowing that shit like it was nothing. And I still have millions of dollars, but sometimes I think about all that money I blew, I should have saved it. Cause it ain't come as easy as it did before. And I understand that. So I'm tight as hell, man. I'm tight. I used to be loose with that money. I'm tight now, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, man, what? How much it cost? It gotta make sense. My brain gonna make sure everything makes sense all across the board. Before I just spend anything. It'd be $5. I'm hell nah. What you mean? I'm only getting one burger with a fry. What you mean? $5? I know $3 should give me a burger. Two should at least give me the fry. Why when I'm paying five for one? Like, yeah, that's me. I'm cheap as hell. Tight, but shit, Mr. Crab, you gotta stay rich, huh?
Now, for those in the audience that haven't heard that story about you blowing $1 million in one day, what could you possibly have blown it on?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I said her did.
Oh,
I
oh,
ain't
I
never
thought
blow
you
a
meant
million.
you did at one
What,
point. Oh,
nigga?
she
I wish
blew
I
a
would have
million.
did some dumb shit like that. Before would have been beating my ass still. It's fucked up right here. No, she talking about told me how she did. One time she got paid, like she told me the story, and I know she did. One time she got paid $1 million for one episode of like Big Brother or some shit, or Survivor or some shit. Like they don't act like BF ain't used to be that boy. She's still that. I love her, but yeah, I wish I can get to the point where I can blow $1 million in a day and live to tell about it like it's nothing. That'd be that's I'm trying to get to that point. You see the people I try to surround myself with, I'm trying to get to that point that I can have this story one day. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess I blew $1 million in that day. Motherfucker be like, what? Yeah.
Now, speaking of music once again, between you two specifically, have you two collaborated yet?
Nah, but she go to the studio a lot. I made her a theme song, and when we go to the studio a lot,
But why hasn't that happened yet?
cause
You two,
she don't rap.
but still, there's
She don't
country rap,
she don't
rapping
rap. But
country. There's
she been helping. But she been put me on movie shit though. Like that's what I'm saying. She come my world. She come just to come listen to me make songs and chill vibe. When I go to her world, I go to learn about the movie world and like, she just produced her own movie and shit. Like really like produced her own movie and shit. So I got to watch that. You know what I'm talking about though firsthand? She took me to my first movie premiere, like shit like that. I probably took her to her first. Like black, well, not really black studio, cause she used to be in the studio with Eminem and them. Like she had a crazy life, but that's my homie though. That's my dog. We locked in. BF, you see this? I love you. Call me on phone. Merry Christmas, for Happy New Year's, for Nate. What's up?
Do you want to share the title of that movie she produced by any chance? Just for those in the audience that might
It
want to.
ain't out yet, so
Okay,
I don't
got you.
know when they done, so I can't be spilling the beans. But just know that she on a whole nother level.